Alright, I'm back for another video. So it's another update on the Pooh Sheisty situation, you feel me? So Ak is saying that his mom, Pooh Sheisty mom, is ratting on him, and she might be the reason why he's doing live. No, I'm just playing. But we finna just check it out, man, cause like I ain't gonna lie, this shit crazy, gang. Shout out Mac though. Shout out Mac Mueller.
Drops. It looks like he's not. Fell out with Gucci, but the word has been this: he's unhappy about how Gucci discarded or seemed unemotional to, or pretty much not caring. Right, the lack of fucks he gave when Big Scar,
I been said this, bro.
Passed away.
I been said this shit, bro.
Apparently passed away over an accidental overdose.
Right.
The story behind that goes, you know, before offering to pay for the funeral, Gucci calls and says, "Hey yo, I know he just died. All them 1017 chains I gave, gather them up."
That's crazy though.
I literally said this in my video, man.
The family who was in grief, they're like, "Wow, that's the first thing you care about, huh?" Yeah. Gucci then later offers to pay for the funeral, but even that becomes a little bit odd.
They only paid 10K.
Oh, it was about 10,000, and it was like, well, you know, 10,000 can't bear nobody. Well, it can, but like, you know, this is a guy who's well loved, and they want to go over the top because this drops. It looks like he's not, you know, he's never really publicly fell out with.
So look, all right, we're hearing the Big Scar situation might have been part of what was going on, but there's more. Okay, wait, there's more. Okay,
there's more. Wait, there's more. Harry Potter says there's more.
Wait, so Traveler Ross, this is Traveler Ross.
Tension going on at the 1017 label, and a former 1017 artist claimed that there was actually a big brewing conflict involving a whole bunch of artists on the roster, including Gucci Mane, Big Scar, Pooh Sheisty, and Fujiano. Apparently, they all were a little bit disgruntled. Okay, so this is a former 101 artist, K Shide, claiming Pooh Sheisty, Big Scar, and Fujiano had all been beefing with Gucci Mane since they signed.
Damn,
they're urging
really?
everyone not to feel sorry for any of them. They all tried.
If this true, it would make sense.
I'd be mad too if won't let me out my contract. Y'all painting a picture out to make it seem like it's a curse with Gucci. There ain't no curse with Gucci. Everybody chose their own fate. Two of my goddamn label mates is gone. Y'all got so many opinions, but y'all don't even know that Fujiano and Pooh Sheisty and Scar was beefing with Gucci the entire time. It was the back and forth of who leaving the label and who want to stay and come back and give me your chain, or no, you can have your chain. Like, it ain't even about reading your contract. Everybody wanted respect. It was really no team with.
Hold on, bitch. Hold on. How do you know this though? Like, where's this at that proves they was all beefing with Gucci? That's crazy. They really was. That's insane. But like I said, Pooh Sheisty has a reason to. I see why he has a reason to snake Gucci, man. You feel me? Because Gucci support the snakes. No, I'm just playing. But look, like, he was finessing millions out of him while he was locked up, and then he did his cousin wrong. So he had, you feel me? He had vengeance. He was on Batman mode. You feel me? Forgiano. I don't know how. I don't know what happened to bro. Bro got locked up. I don't know what really happened to bro, but it, you know what I'm saying? It just been, his label was cursed for the jump, basically.
That was really there. I'd be mad too.
So apparently they were all beefing, and there were more people that kind of had information about this. So Memphis native Lil Herb got it, aka Herb Nealon Jr. Okay, is another person who was kind of plugged into what was going on over there. All right. So basically, rumor has it. All right, rumor has it. He would tag Pooh Sheisty's mother in a Facebook post, and basically he would claim openly that Gucci had owed Sheisty money, among other things.
Yeah.
So this was going around from him. Said, highlight the real truth. He was really owed. Everybody got something to say, but where was Gucci when Gladys Baines needed stuff? I'm pretty sure.
Who is that? His mama?
Is that Pooh Sheisty's mama? We're going to hear more soon. She rocking the big, looking like the big brr chain. It says, I've been in music my whole life. Of course, there's a way to do things, but if you've been in jail 3+ years, signed to a label, they've collected over $25 million while you've been gone, and the CEO pulls up and says he's broke. The fuck? Well, you need to get wifey up here so she can write a check or something. We, Memphis, has, will, and forever will be the mecca of music, period.
Why? That doesn't have anything to do with shit. You signed a bad contract. Maybe Gucci was finessing. Who cares? That's why you supposed to call the popo, huh? Because when you call the fucking popo, if your ass would have called the popo, this is what I don't even know what the fuck everybody else saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's impossible for Gucci Mane to have been finessing Pooh Sheisty. I'm not saying that. It's very possible for him.
Yeah, he was about getting off on his ass.
You should have picked your ass up and called the popo. Called the popo, called the lawyers, called the government, called the accountant.
Alright, I don't know about calling the 12. I don't know about that shit. But Sheisty easily could have took his out to court. Like, hey, bro, that nigga finessed me out of money. Like, I'm finna get my lawyer. No, I need all that back. You feel me? Like, he could have got his lawyer on some shit, to be honest. But, hey, you gotta handle shit how you want to handle shit, I guess.
Do your homework. And then let them niggas go investigate, private investigator. Call them niggas and let them go investigate, and they'll get you your money like that. You cannot go to no studio. I don't give a fuck how mad you get, gang. You can't crash out and go to the studio with a Draco. That's stupid. You was just in prison 3 years ago. For 3 years. I have the fuck long as that was there.
Period. And like, you've been jailed about things. I don't think interestingly enough, in an interview on The Breakfast Club, Pooh Sheisty would actually explain that when he started rapping, he made the choice to sign to Gucci Mane instead of Yo Gotti or Young Dolph. And the rumor has it that he was...
Damn! Oh my god, just imagine if Sheisty was on Paper Route Entertainment, him and Glock. Oh my god. No, I ain't gonna lie, him and Gotti would be crazy too, cause what? It was... Who he had over there? Got Glow, Moneybag bitch ass. Who else they had over there? 42 Doug was over there a little bit. Man, that been turned. I ain't gonna lie.
Gucci Mane out of the contract so he could go and sign to Yo Gotti, who has a beef with Gucci Mane. What a little snake. You could have signed with Yo Gotti back then. Right. But you decided to sign with Gucci. You made your own bed, and you got a lie in it. But he had a chance to sign to Yo Gotti back in the day.
Did Dolph or Gotti reach out since they both from the same area?
Yeah, for sure.
But you never wanted to sign with them, or they just never offered a deal, or it just wasn't the right situation?
Man, it just... Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never wanted to sign to nobody. It's just my mentality. And you know, in the city, it's like you gotta sign to either one of them. You gotta be paper out of CMG.
Damn.
So before WAP came out, I'm still Chopper Gang. This my label. So I wanted to be like, why you can't be signed to Chopper Gang, CMG, or paper route? Then WAP came, boom, perfect sense, you know.
Gotcha.
Fine. Middle of the night, one day, he texted me on Instagram.
Did you believe it, or did you think it was a lie?
I couldn't believe that shit.
How old were you then? Because you're only 20 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 21 now. I was 20.
Okay. Oh, that was last year?
Yeah.
So he just sent you a DM?
That's crazy.
He texted me, he said, what's up, home? I couldn't believe it. I grabbed my phone, get up. I pushed somebody up on me. I said, hold on, hell no, this shit ain't real. Text him back, I say, what chopping? He text back. Right then and there, like he was on it. He waiting on me to text back. He was like, I'm fucking with your music, huh?
Your music, nigga. No kill.
I put my clothes on, shoot to Pop's house. Then my manager, I wake his ass. I said, wake up, bro, look. I showed him, he couldn't believe he get the sweat. Man, he said, right then and there, though, while I'm showing him, he text back. He said, this my number, FaceTime me. I FaceTime him right there. We was on FaceTime for like 6 hours.
Wow.
Damn.
It was
Battery dead as hell.
in the morning, though. He just sitting up. We just on FaceTime. But I'm going to tell you what song he heard for sure. Mind Slime. Yup. Mind Slime did it for him, and that was the only song he heard.
So Pooh Sheisty was delighted to be signing to Gucci Mane.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, imagine that, like, you know what I'm saying? Gucci Mane got this crazy persona, all that type of shit he did back then, and so, you know, like, oh my god, Gucci Mane, like, you know what I'm saying? Gucci Mane, that nigga, you know, he a bitch now, but he was that nigga, so, like, yes, a hood nigga getting a co-sign from Gucci Mane, you feel me? That's big.
He couldn't believe he jumped up out the bed, fresh up out the bunk bed on the FaceTime with Gucci Mane. He was gassed, right? And then turns out a few years later he's robbing him. Now here's what his mother had to say.
Damn.
And this is frankly a bad look. This isn't going to help. This is giving a motive to the crime.
Wait. Pooh Sheisty mom goes live saying Gucci Mane owes him $25 million. I raised a real slime. My son don't play. Damn, yeah, she kind of, yeah. Her saying that last part fucked him over, because, like, oh, that's kind of proof of saying, oh, she raised him to go rob. She raised him. He did do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Goes live saying Gucci owes him $25 million. Raised a real slime. My son don't play.
Yeah, you down there cooked him. I ain't gonna lie. Shit,
Stop.
shut the fuck up. Get some help.
This
Stupid
grown
ass.
ass lady, Pooh Sheisty's mama, is on live talking about some I raised a real slime. My son don't play.
What?
Now this is the second crash out that I seen who mama approves of all they stupid ass behavior.
No. Real shit. Y'all know what's even crazier though? Like this, like, I don't know. This might be some just trench shit. I don't know. This like just happens in like bad cities or something. But like even in my city, like it be young niggas that be really crashing out bad as hell, all type of shit. And then like you will talk to their parents or hear from their parents. They parents be approving of that shit. They be like, yeah, My son be having them choppers. My son be doing that. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna play with him. Like, yeah, he like that. Like, you would think like be like, no, I don't want my son doing that. Da-da-da. No, like the parents be egging that shit on. And I don't know if it's cause like they be young parents or what, but like parents that be having like kids like that, they be approving that shit. Like they be fine with that shit. Now I go like this, some moms, some dads out there is probably like, oh, I don't want my son to die or be in trouble, all that type of shit. But like a lot of them motherfuckers be approving that shit. Yeah.
Bloodhound Lil Jeff, his mama was really texting him, said, yeah, son, go kill all them niggas you used to sleep in the same bed with. Stay on their ass, son. Go catch them bodies, son.
Sad, bro. Encouraging that shit.
And
though.
now Pooh Sheisty mama, another crash out. I raised a real slime. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she should.
I feel like these guys, they're moving a little bit sloppy.
Shout out Miss Brr.
Yes, they're actually very dumb. Right, the people involved in this situation. I think Pooh Sheisty's been very silly about how he's gone about this. I think Gucci Mane's played this wonderfully, even though they're saying he's going to lose his street cred. He's played this the right way, the way that he should have played it. And what's interesting is his mother popping out talking about all this stuff about how he was owed money. My son, I raised a real slime. My son don't play. That's not going to look good in courtroom, but let's hear what she said.
He kept them humble. He kept them 100 and kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I prayed for them, huh? My young nigga looks so good. My whole family here. Do you know he protected them? He kept them humble. He kept them 100.
Yeah, she talking off that lick gang. That's what's fucking her up, gang. Damn.
Kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I prayed for them, huh?
There's definitely more to this.
Pray for this.
All right, so I just went and checked a few other videos. I checked Steady Nash's video. Shout out to him. He's doing his thing. And it seems like really it's just that original Facebook post and then that clip, and everyone's putting that together. Now, I'm seeing articles being written about how Pooh Sheisty's mom is saying that she was owed 25 million. Didn't hear her say that. So I think there's a certain degree of fake news and fake headlines being associated with this. But this Facebook post in combination with this live, everybody's basically saying...
I hope so. Because if she said I raised a real slime, bro, God bless America.
But this Facebook post in combination with this line,
I don't think she got done. That's insane. I thought she was gonna say it in the clip.
She basically involved. But the other thing that a lot of people have been saying,
I mean, shit, he said it though. That is true. He tagged her.
Tagged her.
He said it. They collected over 25 million while you been gone.
Is a big reason for the robbery going down. It's not just that they were mad about what was going down with Big Scars, chains, etc. But also, Big 30 felt like he'd been personally disrespected by Gucci Mane. So this has been going around.
Yeah, we knew 30 did fuck with Gucci. We knew that.
Pooh Sheisty. So Big 30 posted this picture with Pooh Sheisty and Gucci Mane saying,
"Weirdo. Why you get on that like that, bro? Why you be mean like that, bro?
3,
why
7,
why you get on
5.
Why you have to be mean like that?
10, 17, brr, right?" And then Pooh Sheisty commented, "Big."
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that would have pissed me off. Even if I'm Pooh Sheisty, even if I'm signed to Gucci, they rap about the same shit. They damn near sound the same. You feel me? So for you to disrespect my mans, and I'm signed to you, that'll rub me the wrong way. But he did just hold his ass. He said, "Big 3 CEOs." This nigga said, "Cap, stop posting me, dude. We met once." That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If I was 30, I'd been heated. I was like, y'all gotta kill that nigga, bro. That's sad as hell.
Gucci Mane said, "Cap, stop posting me, dude. We met once."
That's sad.
Now they met twice. Okay, but no doubt, Big 30 probably felt very disrespected by that comment, and he was ready. He was,
what the fuck?
We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
What's going on, bro?
Stop posting me there. Now we met twice. You might meet a third time if Gucci takes the stand. But anyway, Big 30 would apparently explain the situation.
So did Gucci really get mad at you for not signing with him?
I don't know. That shit was crazy. You know, but when I got to meet Gucci Mane, I used to hear people say little shit, but I was like, so Gucci's just Gucci, like, you know what I'm saying?
Gucci,
but I don't know if there was a marketing scheme. He didn't tell me about no shit, or I don't know what this shit was. You know, we was just with him kicking shit with me and Shiesty the first time meeting him.
Damn, can y'all see? I ain't gonna lie, this video might turn out so shitty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit not turn out how I think.
No shit, I just posted a picture of me, Gucci, and Shiesty, and he coming on there like, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing. After that,
shit, talking about that wasn't nothing. That would have blew me. I ain't gonna lie. That would have made me mad as hell. Like, you sign my partner, you gonna hold me like that, bitch.
Later, man, we live here in Miami, shot shit crazy video. Man, bought the whole guy and jazz and shit. He fuck with a nigga tough.
What did he say?
Right now to the day, Gucci fuck with a nigga.
What did he just say?
They see me.
Asking about the chicken.
He just seen me in Vegas at the fight with Ryan Garcia and the shit.
What the hell?
Him and Lil Baby was shooting the video. He was like, man, get 30 ball and you got to get 30 ball in here. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the video. I ain't even on the song.
So he was saying, he said Gucci Mane was found out. He bumped into him in Vegas. He was trying to get him onto some songs and stuff. So it's very, very complicated, all right?
I don't
and
know.
then obviously,
the internet should
we've got
be
this whole
different,
public back and forth that took place between Pooh Sheisty's family, Big Scar's family, and Gucci Mane. Okay, and Big Scar's father did actually defend Gucci Mane in the wake of all of this, and I've covered this extensively on the channel before. But basically, they're saying Gucci promised to pay for the funeral, but then ghosted them, and then they came out to say, no, actually, he did pay for it. He offered $10,000. It had already been paid for.
10,000, bro. That's not shit, bro. Like, you're a millionaire. You signed a fucking artist, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I just like he could have did more than that. Like 10K, that's he just like, yeah, fuck these niggas. I'm just throw you a little 10 ball. Like, that's not gonna do shit for real.
You know, this is family basically saying he's not getting them chains back. On my mama, he not getting them chains back. Before anyone get to speaking on something they don't know about, yes, he asked for them back, and no, he's not getting them back. My brother earned this shit. My brother mean everything to us, and for him to do him like that is down low as fuck.
I get it though why we want his chains, because he don't want nobody from his camp repping. He don't want nobody from his family repping his label if it's not Scar. That's not his artist. You feel me? So I get that why he would want the chains back, but that was crazy. That was the first thing he said.
He said he couldn't pay for the funeral because his wife's birthday coming up. You're a millionaire, Gucci. Get it back in blood,
bitch.
And then Gucci Mane's wife.
And then they went and posted the damn receipt. They posted the whole receipt, and ain't nobody say nothing.
If provided proof that he paid $10,000, had the literally came with receipts.
Right.
Literally came with receipts to the funeral home. So that was pretty embarrassing.
And flowers.
Also spent a whole bunch of money on a flower arrangement, big 1017 flower arrangement. Yeah, I need them chains back, but we're going to swap the chains for some flowers. We're going to do a trade-in. That's what was going on. So some people did feel, in spite of the proof and the receipts that were shown, that Gucci was still in the wrong for what he did with Big Scar's death.
When Big Scar passed away, Gucci said he was going to pay for the funeral. But when it came down to it, he helped out, but he didn't pay for the whole thing. I think he gave around like $10,000.
Bro, that's how much it costs, bro.
What made that?
But he a big artist though. Like, I don't know. I think it's just different. I mean, I'm not gonna say like he better than everybody else, but I don't know. You would just expect a nigga to have an artist and, you know what I'm saying, do a little more, I guess. I don't know.
Crazy is, bro, Gucci asked to get the damn 1017 chain back.
Now, what's funny is I'm pretty sure there was also, you know, some information shared that $10,000 was actually pretty much the most premium funeral that funeral home actually had to offer. So
damn.
It sounded like.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You really can't believe the internet. Like, niggas don't even be knowing the whole story. I didn't know that was the most premium shit he could get was 10 bands. I didn't know that. I don't know. I be seeing funerals that be like 30, 50, like crazy shit.
Somebody literally went to the funeral website, funeral home website, and they had a bunch of different packages, and 10,000 was like the most premium package on the list.
A bunch of cap to me. Now, what's interesting, it was also revealed that Gucci didn't attend the funeral, and after this, old clips of Big Scar would circulate where he's basically talking about how much love he had for Gucci, and again, a lot of people felt like Gucci handled it wrong.
So like, I've been seeing this shit all my life. Like, this is a person I've been seeing all my life. So it's like, it's real special to me, because I never thought I'd be able to experience no shit like that.
Yeah.
So when he called and I sent this file, I'm like, hell nah, bro.
Crazy.
Nah. This is my mama's favorite artist.
This the
I remember my mom used to get drunk. I used to have to drive home and shit. We used to bump 745 every night.
Wow.
Nigga, we shaking up and everything. Nigga, they're my dog too, my mom. Oh God. Shit out my mom.
Has Gucci, you introduced your mom to Gucci?
Nah, yeah, they talking shit. So, yeah.
That's fire, man.
First day I got signed, I let her talk to her.
On the phone, FaceTime?
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, Scar a real genuine nigga too, bro. Like, he a cool dude, bro. R.I.P. Scar, gang.
So he had his mum on FaceTime with Gucci Mane, and they all felt like they were hard done by now. On No Jumper, interestingly, Big 30 would also open up about how the Big Scar situation kind of affected everybody.
What was your relationship like with Big Scar? Because I seen y'all was doing like the Chopper Gang EPs and shit. He was in like the very first one y'all did.
For sure. Big Scar, this my homie, this my homeboy. We locked in, we tight. Big Scar, like, we go way back too.
He high as hell.
We been through a lot together, me and Big Scar. We did a lot together.
Okay, I guess bro was done with that shit. Alright, man. I don't know. I tried to make an entertaining video and see what was going on with that little situation, but it didn't really turn out how I thought it was. But If y'all enjoyed the video, man, I'm gonna try to clip it up, make it the best way I can, and I will get with y'all next one, man. No cap.